What is up? What is up? Top Tier Talks. Top Tier Talks. Back in the action. Back in the mix. Got my boy Jai here, the road runner. Yeah, we over here with it. You know, it's your boy Donnie. You know, we got the drinks with the ginger ale. This wasn't my preferred mixer, but it is what it is.
Bitch, you chose it.
It is what it is. Come on, y'all.
Nah, let's talk about how we got
soda.
What?
Why you acting like ginger ale not your favorite?
It is my soda, but it's not my mixer with the soda. Like, I don't like mixing
tequila
this with tequila. I like to do it with like a pint, like a citrusy. I like citrus. I like fruity shit. Pause.
I like mixing tequila with the fucking dirt outside. Fucking poor.
You're wild
for the dead homies.
Tequila and fucking ginger ale.
Bring them back.
Is beautiful.
You want to fix your mic? I feel like you're not getting heard.
Wait, he's not on the mic.
No, I just feel like he's not getting heard.
I hear him.
I can hear him.
Can you hear? Can you talk?
I can hear him, bro.
I mean, I can hear him.
I can hear him, but it sounds like he's distant.
Nah. Y'all want to turn up my mic volume then?
I mean,
He's the second one.
Which one? No, this him right here. It's pretty up.
Yeah, the second one, dickhead.
It's pretty up. It's pretty up.
Word.
Hey,
I'm probably
shut the fuck up, baby.
Yo, listen. I just want you to be heard. A lot of people be yelling over each other.
He's just not yelling. He's just not like
yelling.
He's not projecting his voice.
No, I don't be yelling.
He's on my time.
Project your voice.
That's different between yelling.
But project it.
Adonis doesn't know the difference. It's like
we do.
Tell me to project my voice in the little garage while I'm standing next to y'all.
Y'all still have to introduce yourselves, man. Y'all still have to introduce yourselves.
What's good? It's your favorite host from the East
Drop a
Coast.
Timothy in the chat.
I'm gonna say that
You want
again.
us to do the intro, or you want to how you gonna tell somebody to speak and
Say it there.
project your voice?
Yeah. What's good? It's your favorite host from the East Coast. Yeah, that's gonna be ear.
That's ear rape.
Yeah. I don't want to say that word. I feel like it's just taboo. I was scared, bro.
Yeah, bro, just tap it, bro. Just tap it, bro.
What's good? It's your favorite host from the East Coast. It is Abel. What is poppin'?
It's your boy Jai Grizz. It's good to be back.
Yeah, man. It's Daniel. Hey guys.
Hi, Dan.
Man.
Yeah, welcome to another episode. Top Tier Talks. You know,
Top Tier
Triple T. Drop your Triple T in the chat.
Yes, sir.
Leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that. Same old thing.
All that.
Notification bell. Slap that motherfucker.
I just want to click on that first.
Yeah. And fucking,
wanna know if it's still
I don't know, do a backflip on that share button. Send it to somebody, bro. Yo, send that shit to your grandma. No cap.
Yo, Abel, can we switch seats?
No.
I think the left side on my face is like a lot better.
Yo, don't make fun of me like that, bro.
Yo, I swear to God, yo.
It's crazy because I really went through his pics. He really doesn't have any pictures of his left side.
Of Jameer?
No, of me.
You?
This nigga here, bro. Open your fucking ears, dude.
Nah, bro. I was paying attention to mosquito bite me, bro. It's mosquito season, bro.
It's mosquito season.
It's
That's
mosquito
crazy.
Yo, I got bit up. I got bit up fucking the other day. OD.
You got bit up while you were fucking? Is that what you just said?
Bro, I got bit up, bro, outside, bro. Mosquitoes do not give a fuck, bro.
They see blood.
Nah, bro, I fucking hate that, man.
You get the spray.
I'm just looking at my shit now.
Man, wear long sleeve shirts, bro.
Now, you know mosquitoes is pretty, when they inject their, like, needle in you, they, like, wiggle it around to try to find the vein, the closest one.
Yeah, they need that for you.
Do you know why you don't usually feel it?
Because they put out like a little slab to numb your shit a little bit. Yeah,
numbs human skin.
Yeah, and they go for the legs more because they know
it's juicy.
It's eyesight to us. Like after a while, they adapted to go at our legs more because it's more success rate for them.
No cap, because if I see a mosquito, I'm smacking that bitch.
If you see it, like, you don't do that. Like, if you don't see it in your legs that much.
One thing I've started to do is, like, if I see it on my arm or some shit, like a muscle I can flex, I'm flexing that bitch and I'm blowing that bitch up. Yeah.
I don't think that works like that.
It do.
It do? I don't think it works like that.
How about you try it? Try it.
You
try it.
You never did that.
How you gonna tell me?
Because that means that you have to project your own blood into their shit for them to
no shit, nigga. It's just flexing your muscle, bro.
But you're not pumping any blood in them. Like
seen Land of the Lost.
Like
no, you're not. Actually, flexing makes it go faster inside of them, but it's a myth. They do not explode.
Hey, bro,
they will not explode.
It popped on me.
It doesn't pop on you. They like fall off.
It did pop on me.
I saw the mosquito scene.
You know mosquitoes I'm talking about?
Yeah, them big fuckers. And the homie was like, didn't his voice change or some shit when he got bit by it?
His whole his body changed because he was losing blood.
Prehistoric.
It's only female mosquitoes that bite too.
Really?
I don't think so.
I do.
Can you fact check that?
I can fact check it.
I mean, he's
myself.
on his phone. So
I can fact check it myself.
I'm trying to bring up this clip.
I could fact check it.
Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. If that burger is crazy when I get here, bro.
Talk about the burger. What burger is it? Because I don't remember what's on it.
Damn, I don't remember either. I was like 15 minutes ago.
What the fuck type of burger did you order, bro?
Look, only female mosquitoes bite people and animals to get a blood meal. Female mosquitoes need a blood meal to produce eggs. Mosquitoes get infected with germs and all that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay.
So it's just the female.
But I think the burger, if I remember correctly, I think I got the Dominican burger, which is like fried cheese and salami.
Oh, that's lit.
That's like
That's OD.
No. I actually got a mac and cheese burger. I lied.
Oh, weird. That's fire. That's too fire too.
And chili cheese fries.
Hey, and then you gonna leave?
Leaves.
Ain't you just gonna leave like that?
We'll put this on the screen.
That mosquito
right
was
here.
pretty fucking big.
Nah, it's gonna be copyrighted. Maybe. No, it's only like 10 seconds. Plus, that movie is trash.
It's stupid funny.
So Abel, they have a $45 burger, by the way.
Yo. Peep me out.
What's your question,
The
Cuz?
question was.
He said,
peep me out.
He said, peep him out.
Peep me out.
I don't understand.
Peep me out. You know.
That's crazy.
This is how you know he's not locked in because
he's not strapped in.
Random slang.
Was he strapped in last week?
Yo.
Was he strapped in last week?
Yo.
He had no seatbelt on.
First of all,
my nigga, bro. Come on, put your seatbelt on, bro.
I don't follow the trend. I do my own.
You hear this nigga, bro?
Yo.
Sorry.
Your life?
Yeah, I'm an MC. Yeah.
Bro.
Niggas over here trying to copy niggas don't words and shit from something else.
A human corn puff.
He's like not locked in. I'm over here making my own locked in.
Human corn puff.
I'm locked in my own. I'm locked in my own seat in my own journey.
Hey, bro, just tap in.
All right. So the question was: imagine you was you say you take not. I'm just gonna say, imagine this topic of LSD. Mm-hmm. Imagine you was tripping, but you never told that you took LSD. Let's say you like one day. Example, you wake up, you go to an event, something like in a workspace or whatnot, and just randomly you eat a food that was laced with LSD, and then you just started tripping. But you never knew what LSD was. Like you remember, like people don't even know what drugs is. Like you just wake up one day, boom, you just took some LSD without knowing. So I was acting in terms of if that ever happens, I'm automatic bad trip. Automatic. I'm bugging the fuck out.
So
automatic bad trip.
I can understand that. I can understand that, but my family has a history of schizophrenia, so I know how to deal with that shit already. So
I think I'm schizophrenic. I think that.
I would most likely.
I'd be like, bro, this is my life forever. Like I wouldn't know when this is gonna be ending. It's a whole day. Like,
but that's the thing.
Go home like just paranoid as fuck.
So I have no previous knowledge.
You new, bro. This is new. This the first.
I'd have such a fun time.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you. I thought the same thing. I was like, personally, with my mentality, I'd be like, yo, that's kind of sick.
Would you though, for real? Like you just it start bugging out on you one day, like you're in a fucking anime, like you're like, wow, this is I have powers. Awesome.
It was literally we were saying like literally after like in the middle of it, like middle of the day, like, oh yeah, I developed my superpowers today. Like, my man straight up is saying it's like, yeah, bro, I'm thinking faster.
Intuition is 1,000 right now.
I'd be having a great time. I think I'd have a great time.
You'd be having a great time?
If I didn't know what it was and this
just started happening.
Like if I'm the first person that this ever happened to, I'm lit. My body vibrating and shit. I'm fucking having a great.
Definitely other people know of it, but you don't know you took acid, so you don't understand what the fuck is going on. You probably would think that it was like drugs, but like you wouldn't know what that shit is. You wouldn't question what how that happened. So it's like straight up afterward, you like explain it to somebody like, bro, yesterday was crazy, and then they tell you, you're just like, oh yeah, bro, you just took acid. I took acid.
I would have been bugging out. I would have been like kind of scared. I would have been like, this is the worst day of my life. Like I would have been like, this is a game. I would have thought this is a whole game. Someone's playing with me right now. That someone is literally picking me, and then they're like, I upgraded or some shit.
So you subscribe to a lot of fucking like theories and shit about the planet and shit, right?
the planet?
Yeah, a bunch of weird shit, right?
How did they get to the
You
planet?
know what I'm talking about? What's it called?
He said, you know what
there's
I'm
a word.
talking
There's a
about.
word before that. Before theory.
He said,
There's a specific word I'm thinking
Conspiracy?
of. Yes, thank you.
I have some conspiracies.
Conspiracy just did not click.
I have some conspiracies.
I feel like you're subscribed to a lot of conspiracy theories.
No, I don't. I just, I don't.
To be honest, yeah.
I literally.
Do y'all believe that they're watching and listening to you?
Oh, absolutely,
100%.
absolutely.
Yeah, I've seen this.
Because I didn't believe it, just to confirm it.
That's not a conspiracy theory.
Anytime your phone is like this, like even if it just has the lock screen up, your camera's active.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
it's always
You
active.
can see through it.
Well,
It's always
have y'all seen Snowden? It's like based on a real thing.
No, I haven't seen.
Also,
The guy that aired out Area 51 in the first place.
Was
And
that him though?
That was Snowden, yeah. My man was just airing shit out.
Was
And
it
then-
Area 50?
Oh, you're talking about Jon Snow, bro? That was crazy.
The movie, no, John Snowden, but the movie.
You got it, Abel.
Yeah,
got it.
in the movie, I mean, I don't know if this is right or not, but before somebody entered the room, it was a hotel scene, and
You said a hotel scene.
yeah.
What kind of hotel scene?
No, bro, it's not like that. A reporters came to his shit, and he told them to put like any electronics or like any phone thing in the microwave because the microwave has like this thing with it where it would just block any transmission, and the government.
It's called microwaves.
And the government wouldn't hear.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
What you telling? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he had anything to do with Area 51.
Jon Snow had
Was
nothing to
it?
do with Area
Snowden?
51.
Who is Jon Snow, bro? There's no we're not talking about Game of Thrones, bro. Shut up. It's Edward Snowden is his name.
There we go, Edward Snowden.
No, he worked for the security agency, and he found out that the security agency was able to track everybody and monitor everybody electronically. And then he
was airing that out.
He leaked that shit, and
It was started coming out.
Yeah,
I
turned
think.
into a-
You
turned
sure he
into a
wasn't the
criminal.
Area
was crazy.
51 guy?
Nah, I know an Area 51.
Watch the
Bob
movie.
Lazar.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Bob
Like
Lazar was
oh,
Area
okay.
51 guy.
He's the one that
Lazar is Area
called.
51.
That was on. I think he. What did he do? I can't remember.
He worked at Area 51,
And they just started airing it out.
No, I'm saying like, how did he leak it? I can't remember.
He just started just airing it out.
He called somebody, right?
He got a whole documentary on Netflix.
They do
if you wanna
got
watch
a
it.
Man,
documentary.
document. All right, let me grab my phone. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Oh, what happened? What your meals?
I'm not sure.
Meals on wheels.
I hope Meals on Wheels.
Your meals on wheels. Oh man,
Hold it.
Yeah.
bro, just
bro,
put it
just
down.
put it down.
Thing.
I have to
Go
start.
get your food, bro.
Start spuzzing.
Go get your food, bro.
I don't know if it's here.
Go get your food, bro. He's getting food, y'all. He's being a little fatty today.
Absolutely.
He got a $45 burger.
Shit.
I'm dead ass.
I swear to God,
And it's like a 5-pound burger.
5-pound burger is nuts.
Ooh, I'm about to burp. That shit crazy. You still looking at it?
That's crazy.
What happened?
Google puts him when I look him up is an American conspiracy theorist and self-proclaimed physicist who claims to have reverse engineered extraterrestrial technology in the late
My boy Bob?
1980s. Yeah. So I'm saying he worked at Area 51. But I just find it funny how when you look him up now,
It's like he's a
now
liar.
he's
Yeah,
he's a
yeah.
conspiracy
He's a
theorist.
fucking- he's
And
a-
now
he's crazy.
Now he's
Bro, that's-
self-proclaimed
bro,
physicist. But like, come on, bro. If he was working at Area 51, he not self-proclaimed.
Yeah,
Like,
that's-
Yeah, you
my
just
man was an
decided to
official
strip it.
title.
Bro,
You just started to strip his shit.
Bro, that's the motherfucking the government for you, bro. You guys, how much do you trust your government?
Not at all.
I barely trust y'all.
There's no reason.
I do trust it in form of basic procedure, like basic structure in the world.
Like what?
Just like maintaining order, like just the basic,
Like what?
You mean like a military? Yeah, we got one of those.
Yeah,
that
big
is
as
like
well.
a functioning
You said
country.
like
saying
why do you
maintaining
like
order,
why
like-
do you why do you guys hate the government?
Hate is a
Well,
strong word.
not hate, but dislike the whatever the government. I say
Consistent lies.
Yeah.
Okay,
Also
okay.
being
Consistent
controlled by
ulterior
lobbyists.
Okay.
motives to what they were doing.
Question.
And also being
They aren't
controlled by
tran-
lobbyists.
They
question.
aren't transparent, bro.
Question.
not.
They can't be transparent.
They
because
can't,
if we
though.
know
They
it
can't
all,
be. No.
if we know everything, we would probably we'll freak out.
But we're already freaking out now, and it's
No,
like,
just
bro, what
because
can
when
get
they
different?
lie, they get caught up in their lie, and it's like you can't cover that.
Yes, because-
if there were good liars, then would have been like, alright,
so
cool.
One thing the reason why I don't trust the government is because of like lobbyists, motherfuckers who are controlling the government directly, gas companies, what's called big higher tech companies as well. It's like everybody has a hand. Everybody, big pharma.
Somebody's got to fund the politicians.
Exactly, and it's like if they start telling the truth, other people will get angry, and then they'll pay somebody to off them. Like it's just a consistent thing of, oh yeah, the government doesn't like somebody, then they're gonna take care of it, or like they're gonna get rid of them. It's like this government does a lot. Well, I guess every government does a lot of like, you know, posing for the camera.
Yeah, anytime money and power and fame is given to you at pretty much the highest level, especially if you're supposed to be the leader figure.
Yeah,
it's like, all right, like you kind of doing shady shit. Like they've done shady shit all throughout American history. Like with Snowfall, like they made that shit seem dramatic and shit, but that was real. The Sandinista army shit.
Yeah,
they really were selling. Crack and cocaine.
Yeah, we're just pumping drugs,
but exclusively
to the African community. To make it fund the war.
America
to a different way.
Fund a war,
a different way though.
That we weren't involved in. To fund a war against against our ideologies, because it was communism spreading and.
That's another thing.
Don't work with capitalism.
You know, in that term of and watching that Snowfall and then the whole drug and war and shit like that, how drugs were basically funding the war. I'm over here like, man, nobody peeping the money. Like I know they're keeping it hush. Like whoever's like looking at the bread, saying, yo, we got all this bread, like let's keep it hush. And then we get all this as utility. I want to know like who's like the overseer. Like I'm over here like questioning, or the president or somebody like that. I'm like, where we getting this funds? Like y'all just making up money. Like what are we doing?
If you're the president, then it doesn't. Then
you don't have to think about it.
You're the one. You know that's going on. Like,
exactly.
Yeah. Knew that shit was going. I think it was Reagan at the time, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so.
If I'm not mistaken.
It was during the 1980s.
Yeah, Nixon didn't start.
It was pretty sure
war on drugs didn't start until Nixon.
Yeah, because it was during 1980s. I know that for a fact.
Fuck.
It was Reagan.
But they weren't caring about how they got the money.
They just needed that bitch.
Yeah, and if people were caring about the money, tell them to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, facts. This is the age of when people were getting assassinated.
The top
by the
of the top. Mm-hmm. That's why they kept telling Reed, yo, you take the fall for this. It's up. Like,
it's up.
You can't let this come back to the U.S. at all.
Also, the fucking
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
He really a dick.
Bro.
He
was my boy for a minute.
I was rooting for
him. It was all cool. You do your thing. Season 4 though, bro, he really came shit and fucked shit up. Alright, I'm not gonna say spoiler alert. That nigga
shit been out.
Alright, word.
It shit been out.
Whoever wants to watch it, I'm just saying that shit.
To be honest, bro, what's it called?
Here? Yes, sir. That $45 burger.
Another thing, motherfuckers like there are records of CIA like murdering people who wanted to do things differently. Like that's a confirmed thing. Like it's not like what's called MLK assassination records on like that. They're there. CIA was spying on.
Did you know that they even tried to slander Martin Luther King by putting out negative like press releases and shit?
Talking about like he would go to the strip clubs,
that he was cheating on his wife with like a whole bunch of girls and shit.
Just to demoralize him, man. It's like, bro, you killed him. Like you put a bullet in his head and then you try to throw dirt on his name.
I mean.
It's just too many shady activities going on. It's like the upper people. I know we have the whole checks and balance thing in the U.S. government. That shit don't fucking work, bro. That shit don't work. Cause who check the motherfuckers who are strong, who are the top peoples? People with more money than them. That's
it's hard. I would say it's
monetary gain.
That's why the 1% exists, because the 1% is the people who run shit. Cause they got enough money I'm gonna put more money in here. I got enough money so that it can change the outcome of whatever I want.
Yeah, money does rule all. And the check and balance thing, I totally get you if the parties are really like similar type shit. Like, like if I'm thinking evil plots and the niggas that's supposed to check me are like, yo, low key, we agree. Let's send this through. And it's like all power is ass, you know. We got like, but it's hard to find. It's hard. Yo, my man, hold up, bro. That crumb shit up right there with the whole bag. Yeah. I need to tone that shit down a little bit. The whole check and balance thing, right? I think it's real hard to find people, like to really find, like I don't think there ever will be a balance because I feel like somebody is going to like I don't want to say somebody's always gonna corrupt you, but. Gonna say no.
You can say that.
It's not corrupt.
Even corrupt.
It's not corrupt. The thing that will benefit them. It's not corrupt if it's benefit. Like something's not corrupt if it benefits them.
Yeah, like people, if it's at the expense, if it's at the expense of others, that's corruption. That's quite literally corruption and benefiting yourself.
With corruption,
that doesn't need to happen.
If it benefits you and there's no harm, then
listen. If it benefits you and there's no harm, that means it's good for everybody.
Yeah. There's always gonna be a cause and effect.
Okay,
but if that effect was like,
okay, Adonis. All right. Let me put it into perspective for you. All right, you get $50 added to your paycheck. All right, you get $50 added to your paycheck, but every single person. What's it called? Every single person that you work with receives $10 less. Would you care? Would you want that?
Would I want a $10 for a fit?
Let's say you're working at your undisclosed job, undisclosed retail job,
and they pay you $50 extra, but everybody else gets $10 less.
I'm not gonna lie, man.
Arthur loses 10. Jody loses 10.
It's only 10, right?
It's only 10.
Bro, power corrupts.
It's only 10.
As we see, people only care about
it's only $10. What difference?
Bro, what are you talking about?
Wait. All right. So let's say they didn't know about it, right?
Okay.
What if they did know about it?
If they
told all 5 people that you were working with, yo, we're taking $10 out of each of your paychecks to give more to Adonis.
That's fucked.
Oh, it's fucked now.
So if they didn't know, it's whatever. It's $10.
If they don't really see the difference like that, and I'm talking about with anybody, not just like my friend group. Like,
hold up, my shit.
If it's $10 we tried it one time, but they didn't even say a word. I'm chilling.
All right, so now I have another question. What if they took 10? What if you were one of the people that got their $10 taken out of their account?
Only 10 and they got 50?
Yeah.
Bro.
I let them eat.
$10 off of your current paycheck.
Bro, it's fucking $10.
He doesn't understand. Not for the entirety of your work you get $10 taken. No, you get paid 10 minus what you're already getting paid right now.
Every week.
Yeah.
Every week I get $10 off.
Right, let's say it's 20.
I'm saying
make it better.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like his set pay rate per hour gets a minus 10. That's why he doesn't understand. He doesn't understand that
from every paycheck.
I feel like he's not. I feel like he's not thinking about that.
That's why it's not the same thing. I'm saying the hourly rate that he makes is $10 less.
He's going back. If I work,
he's getting $7 an hour now. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
But that's a major crazy difference. I'm fighting for that.
So the same.
If it's only $10, as he was saying, I get paid $200 every 2 weeks. I'll get now $190. All right.
See how you said it's a major thing now, and you see how
you see how
you said if nobody would have said anything or nobody noticed or cared about it, then you wouldn't mind if you were getting the extra money.
If nobody really cared,
exactly how people in power think, Adonis.
If nobody cared,
that's why governments keep shit under wraps until they're found out about it, and then now all of a sudden it's all right. Let's protect our name type shit. Oh yeah, we didn't really mean to do that. Or it's just a conspiracy. People are lying about the shit.
I do think if you're in power, anybody of us, everybody will be correct.
Also, why do we have a secret?
I honestly feel like everybody would. If you're in that, if we're in the government thing, we're
in the government.
We will all be corrupt. It's over.
It's almost required. You literally have to take bribes. That's what lobbyists are. That's what Abel was talking about earlier.
And that's why you have to do what a lot of lobbyists do.
About the money.
And that's another thing. That's why
political parties support what they support. It's because that's the shit that funds them. That's the shit that we'll get more power, more popular votes,
and this is why
more people to back us and more money behind us. If we say we support this and we support this and we support this,
and this is why politics is so like kind of what's it called? More of like a who can look better type of thing instead of like who can actually do better. You know what I mean?
Motherfuckers lie. Motherfuckers lie, and then they come into power, and none of this shit happened. Like how it's supposed to.
Is it lying or is it just not?
No,
speaking
it's
the truth.
No, it's lying because we then have people argue.
Oh man, it's like
is it lying or is it lying?
Withholding the truth.
No, it's lying, bro.
That's not lying. Is it lying if you just withhold it?
That is even worse. It's like we don't even have.
I didn't tell you a lie. I just didn't.
Because then we'll have the topic of that conversation. No.
The government should be one of the things that's transparent with us.
Mm-hmm.
But too much of a high power government.
No,
this is
what you don't understand.
That won't work.
No, they don't have to discuss military actions with us and things like that. But anything that affects people, anything that affects the general public.
No, they should talk about that too.
I mean, if we're gonna invade a country, yeah, but they should.
Of course, and that's the thing. That's the thing that they're not telling us. We're in multiple countries,
But we've always been in multiple countries.
We always have to. We keep ordering from countries.
We're not at war with anybody. We just have bases in different spots that we have troops at.
Like we keep ordering.
What's it called? But
keep them in check.
Not to be honest, if the being transparent does not add more power to the government, that if anything, it makes it better for the power system to run.
Yeah. Do you guys?
If we actually got to vote on shit, then yeah, totally.
So you guys want to be part of the government, basically?
No, I want to be able.
If I'm the government, right, I'm telling the whole people what it is, right? Basically, you're part of me. You're the government that has to.
Well, I'm the people that functions under your government. Yes, 100%.
Well, y'all are the government, basically. I mean, but then again, I want to ask this question. Would you think that people should also have like basically? I know the president represents us, and then like, do you think we popular vote?
Nope. I already knew where you were going with this.
Decide on what to do.
No. We are given a false sense of power every 4 years as American people.
The president?
Every 4 years, we all get into a blind war with each other.
Yes, we
thinking
do.
that anything that we say or do will make a different outcome.
Facts.
At the end of the day, it's gonna be whoever they put up there is gonna get put up there.
You're right. You're totally right.
After that 1 month that we get,
everybody shuts the fuck up.
And they do all the
everybody shuts the fuck up. Everybody sits down again.
Our shit doesn't matter anymore. We pick the guy to represent us as a country for.
And even that's still diverse because there's always.
And this is another thing.
And another thing, the party systems are fucked over here.
Basically,
there's no reason why we should have fucking two major parties that people have to pick from every single time.
I mean,
it's crazy. We don't. But it's the fact that these two major parties are the only ones receiving serious.
Well,
funding.
they're the most
funded.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Because it's third party, but like,
and the Libertarian Party and the Green Party.
They don't get that much. They don't get that much shine. That's why
nobody funds them.
It's like music. You get
for like 10% of the votes.
Exactly, and it's because there's no funding to them. Nobody even looks at them. There's no reason to.
The two sides are made to be completely polarizing, to split up more people.
So yeah, it's honestly meant for us to fight each other.
It's either you have to be a Republican or you have to be a Democrat.
Now,
and if you are a Republican, these are your set of values that you're supposed to follow. And if you're a Democrat, these are your set of values, and this is what you're supposed to do. And it goes for either side. And if you're on this side, you're on the Republicans. Everything that Republican media and news will say to you is fuck the other guys, fuck the Democrats. And then you go over to the Democrat side and they're saying the complete same about the Republicans.
Yeah.
And it's just a back and forth war.
Let me just say this right now.
I don't think if you're either party, you're required to do these. You're required to have these different type of ideals.
That's where moderates.
I just think when you pose your ideas, they just see from your whatever you put out what side do you reside on because to get elected or like not elected or some shit like to be a candidate, you have to do like a pretest or whatnot. I think because
it depends if you want to be a primary candidate for a party.
Yeah, right.
That's all.
So yeah, I think they break it. I think
the most.
I think they break it down as like I see your views. You more reside with the Republican side, or if you already know and you just blatantly say I'm Republican, and you basically say it.
But listen, most people in the U.S. are more moderate than full on conservative or full on liberal, and this is like, listen,
I'm both.
I understand.
There's
why
nice
we
blend in between the two of them if you can find it.
I want money and I want to help people.
Thing. That's another thing.
And there's a lot of issues in the world that like you just can't. No right answer.
Exactly.
To. It's like
there's not. It's whatever happens in the time.
And to be honest,
whatever happens in the moment.
To be honest, I feel like if we did have it, like, I don't think the party system works at all, but it's like, also if we did just decide everything off of a popular vote, I'm not gonna lie, bro, majority of America is dumb. It's so stupid.
No,
super dumb.
I don't think
on God, bro.
I don't think we should vote on every decision. I don't think we should vote on every decision. I think that would make it. I don't know if it'd be worse or better.
No, it'd be worse.
How would y'all feel? How would y'all feel if the government, right? Let's say every like crazy shit decision, it's on the news. They tell the people, yo, we have this thing going on, a task. When let's make it blatant or whatever. Like I'm making this like really easy. We're gonna put a question out there. Basically, should we invade? Basically, it's just that, right? Easy, just
questions about war always end up no. Always end up no.
Okay.
100%.
Okay, no. Damn. Imagine they put out a question, right? And then they say, we'll give you guys, well, everybody in the whole world, whoever can vote, whatever, we give you guys a week. And you guys have to go up to your tally like an election and put yes or no. They tally it up, and then they'll go with what the whole thing decides. How would y'all feel about that?
I don't think that would work either.
You think that would work? You have to be over 18.
That's what I said.
Popular vote doesn't even work.
That's what I was.
Fully.
That's what I was just saying.
Election.
I was saying that if we do the popular vote for all of our choices, then I don't like that because half of America is dumb. Not even half. Full on, bro. Majority of America is stupid.
I don't know how they're fully employed.
Like no cap. No.
I think conservative will win most of the time. The mostly populated states are conservative states like New Jersey, all that, New York, California. But they're mostly conservative. Huh?
We are not conservative.
We're liberals.
I mean, my fault. The liberal Democrats.
Okay.
The Democratic Party will probably mostly win because we are more population.
But I'm saying you don't understand. Yeah. We're not dubbing this a conservative or liberal vote. This is a majority. This is the entire United States vote. So it's not going to be dictated by a popular vote. Is not going to be dictated by conservative or liberal. Of course, it's going to matter which party's voting, but it's like. It's just gonna be about who's voting.
It's gonna be us.
So
and you wouldn't like that.
And this is what I'm saying.
You don't think majority
all I'm saying is
the United States would choose the right answer?
For things, no. For things about war,
no.
For things about
Why
war,
not?
Mainly because a lot of us, like Abel said, a lot of us aren't intelligent enough about the things that.
Well, you have to be a certain age.
It's not even.
That doesn't make it better. It doesn't make it better.
It dumbs down all the young.
No, it does. The young people are not the ones that are dumb.
But to change it, like it's not even about like people that like America is stupid. It's just that a lot of people are ignorant to things that that doesn't pertain to them.
Exactly.
People in the Midwest don't give a shit about what's going on in cities. Same way people in cities don't give a shit about what's going on in the Midwest. I could care less what the fuck Idaho chooses to do.
I feel you.
The potatoes is fire though.
I feel you.
Facts.
What if it was something just like in a general question, like let's say one of the question was.
Let's take it back.
Let's say one of the question was fucking everybody, all the states, no tax. No tax states. You think you know
no state tax?
Yeah, on any state or something like
every
that.
state would argue that. No, literally everybody who's
the main reason why everyone
we argue that.
But but you have to understand what comes with taxes.
State tax covers a lot of things.
Well, I feel like they're gonna break it down. Like, if you guys take this away, this, that, and the third will probably happen.
It's taxes. It takes away a lot.
And it depends if you guys want to decide.
But that all comes back to us trusting a government that has lied to people for years upon years upon years.
And that's another thing. The government itself does not reside over these states. We have governments already in place in our states.
Yeah, no. Our state deals with their own own thing.
No, bro. Every state deals with their own shit. The government doesn't do shit for these states unless they need to give funds. That's it.
So the federal government government, what it does is basically it's a unifying governing body over all the states. The states have their own set of laws, but there are certain laws that each state has to follow, which are the federal laws. The same thing with when it comes to banks and everything like that. How each bank needs to have a certain amount of reserves so that they can continue to run daily operations. When it comes down to the popular vote, when it comes to making decisions and shit, I personally don't believe that'd be a good idea at all, because we have, again, I truly believe we don't have a decent enough amount of people who are knowledgeable about the situations that the government need to deal with.
Damn.
So for example, like war and shit like that, anything that has to do with accounting and shit like that. A lot of people don't understand what is going on with that, so they will probably just take someone else's opinion and then push it on themselves and then run with it.
I mean, that's how most of the information is like.
It's crazy because I feel like if war was a thing that we voted on, it would consistent. That's the one thing that I have faith in America in. I feel like if we had a vote for certain wars, it would consistently be no. It would consistently be no. I don't think anybody wants to just jump into wars. Huh? Yeah, Vietnam, bro. That was a loss.
Yeah. But
no one counts as a loss.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Another war about nothing started by the U.S.
Yeah, absolutely. That war was probably nothing.
Look, even when it comes back to having popular vote on.
Isn't that your cup?
This is my cup.
Okay.
Yo, you don't have any more ice?
No.
Even when it comes back to the whole popular vote, the idea of it would be much better if it came back to trust and transparency with our government.
Yeah.
If we could trust the government to tell us all the facts about a war or about something going on in the world, and then we were able to make a decision, but we can't do that because let's say if it was a war, you're gonna tell me that the American government wouldn't try to actually push this war if it was something to benefit us, whether it be oil or land or whatever it might be.
Yeah, they'll try to make
they're gonna push facts.
Pros and cons.
They're gonna push. If they did, let's say there was like a little fact sheet that came up with every vote. It would be facts like why we should
why we do it. So even in that, it'll still be like kind of.
It would still be
kind of scammed.
It would still be pushed to one way. So especially if we had one person in presidency of a certain power.
That's one thing I can always say.
So what you guys think
do a good job of.
How can you rebuild it? My phone. I'm gonna let you talk. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's the one time you apologize for talking over somebody. I just want to list that, bro. Just sometimes.
Go ahead.
You should have just kept talking over.
Weird facts.
So I think that's one thing that I've been doing a really good job of is maintaining transparency. I wouldn't say I've gotten better when it comes to communication in general, but mainly with in terms of business. So honestly, I might be looking into career politics now.
Yuck.
Maybe try to be more, but I also do think that there's plenty of other candidates who wanted to be transparent, but the government didn't want them to be.
That's another thing. It's like I feel like once you can take a really good candidate, have them go into the government, actually get a job position, political standing, and then all of a sudden they're just another voice in the wind, another politician trying to get some attention, trying to get some rise. It's just nothing's gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. And this is where I feel like our government is scared of the alternative. And it's like I say this all the time, this government, we need to change. We have to change as a government. That's like a totally normal thing. But then people will say, to what? That's another thing. And it's like nobody has.
You know what? I always think about that, bro.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with the oligarchy.
Oligarchy, bro.
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
Basically, it's a group of people who hold.
If we had a group of presidents.
Yeah.
Shit. I don't know why.
But I mean,
I don't know why we don't have
basically
a UN for America.
Why don't the government do that?
Because we have the Congress.
No, we don't. That's
Congress
literally
ain't that.
A group of people, way too many people to who are spitting the same nonsense. Bro, I don't know if you've seen any of the the recordings.
We have that.
The recordings of Congress trying to decide.
Congress doesn't do that.
Trying to decide a new a judge. I think it's like a Supreme Court judge. When they're trying to decide, bro, they're asking the dumbest questions to this person. The absolute stupidest questions. I was looking through the clips of them doing it. Thank God, I think she got voted in. She was a great person for the job. Seemed very with justice and shit. But it's just the fact that and it's literally, bro, they were asking her about children's books, about ones that had what if we had a children's book about abortion? It's the fuck she's gonna, bro? She's in the Supreme Court. But I get that. But also, it's bro, Who gives a shit? Like, what the fuck is that? There's more important shit to worry about, bro.
Detail it out, bro.
That's a big talking point in a lot of politics. And
of course,
is what we teach our kids and shit. And people,
the curriculum is still fucked.
But here's the issue: they don't give a fuck.
They don't.
I want to say
that shit up once, like ever.
I truthfully want to say,
but like you just said, they have more important shit to do. It's not the only thing they have to do, you know.
So my biggest issue is we live in New Jersey. We're one of the better states when it comes to education.
Not gonna lie.
Our curriculum is still fucked.
Yeah.
Like you can even see in New Jersey, like the higher income communities typically have a far better educational standard than cities like that.
And even then, they are ill prepared.
But that stuff, those arguments are more towards like what's in our actual like curriculum, like what we want to actually teach our kids now that the world is changing and
so.
And
but even back then, our curriculum was still not useful for us.
Now let me get into
if
that.
If you really think about it, it wasn't. Because I think about it, it wasn't.
I was about to get into that.
So what you mean by that?
The biggest disadvantage would be our socioeconomic status. So you know how schools work; they taxed based off the communities.
Yeah.
So the school is only as rich as the community that they serve, unless they want to do any kind of fundraisers and shit. So when you think about it, the higher end communities, they will have all the best technology. They'll have all the best field trips that help broaden their students, perspective and everything. They'll be able to afford to have the right teachers in place. They'll be able to. They won't have to hire off of need. When you don't need, and you can go for want, you can have better things. You can have better teachers. You can have a better administration. That's why Patterson administration isn't the greatest. That's why a lot of our lower income communities, our curriculums aren't the greatest because we don't have the right teachers. We have people who don't have certificates.
You say the right teachers.
There's also a fuck ton of schools to split the money upon too.
There is
schools that are sitting on the money.
With Wayne, there was probably 10 middle schools.
They had to spend the money.
Or not even. There was 3 middle schools to split it up upon, and 2 high schools.
And then think about tech. At one point, they just had to spend money because they had so much left over.
Yeah. They
had to spend millions.
Imagine having an
because you have to use it.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, that's the problem. It's the fact that okay, but you have to understand.
Because at a job, you don't use the money.
No, schools are nonprofits. So at the end of the year, if you don't spend all
that much money, but it's like also you can't just spread that wealth to other schools that are struggling near your district. Like, bro, come on.
I don't see.
Everybody needs to get up there, not just them.
Ja was saying if I know with schools, like you just said that the budget thing. If you get a budget, whatever the state gives you, you have to kind of spend it all because
of course
every year they go through it. And if you spend less, much less than what you actually did,
they're gonna look at you.
Still do the same. They're just gonna lower your money down, and then when you need the money, then you're like, fuck.
That's the whole point of nonprofits.
Exactly.
A nonprofit, you're
always getting audited. You're always getting checked.
It has to all be spent.
It has to all be spent.
Otherwise, you're keeping that.
Yeah, keeping it for you, and then comes.
So I had this idea a few years ago. So when it came to reconstructing the current United States educational system, I honestly wanted to redo it like the NFL draft or like a sport. Change it into a sport, and so that it can make the revenue that the NFL, the NBA make.
Having teachers being idolized instead of sports teams and what's it called, celebrities who don't do anything but art. And it's like, listen, don't get me wrong, art already doesn't have
entertainment is dope.
It's dope. It's awesome, and it already makes its own funding. Exactly. It has its own shit, and that don't get me wrong, there's some fucked up businesses.
So you want to draft teachers?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
How you gonna do that?
I got you. Put all the colleges, every teacher that goes to college and whatever gets their degree, they get put into the draft, and then they're put through certain combines and certain
the way the draft works,
or whatever test you want to put them through.
Why you want to rank them
to identify who's the best teacher, who's the best incoming teacher of their class. The reason why is because
why you want to do that?
Everybody. So now teachers won't be able to won't just have to go stick within their district or go back home to go be a teacher.
Exactly.
Now since they are they're ranked the number 1 teacher in the United States of their class. Now the school districts who are the states who are struggling the most will be able to have a new influx of talent.
Also,
so how the housing? So they have to pay for housing too? If I'm a teacher, I get recruited to fucking OKC. I'm just gonna up and leave.
If you're getting drafted,
what the fuck?
Okay, first off, these athletes are getting paid thousands on pop.
So why are we comparing them to athletes?
This is the thing. Teachers don't get paid enough. That's another issue.
Okay, I give you that. Let them get paid. They gotta be paid.
So this is the way to make sure that they do get paid, though.
No, a job is not gonna do anything. So I'm not gonna lie, it's a job.
If you let me finish,
gotta go apply to be in your school.
If you let me finish, you'd get to the point. So now, instead of having schools only have the money for their from their community, everything is shared. So the entire state of New Jersey will have this. Every school district will have the same budget. So everything is pulled together.
Working with the same budget.
Budget?
You're working with the same budget, and the only thing that changes, if you want to fundraise and everything like that, you keep all of it. Yeah. You can keep all of it to work with whatever you got.
That's what fundraisers do.
So that's what I'm saying. So now everyone is at a baseline. Also baseline equal. So now there is no such thing as this school district has 15 times the amount of money that the school district has. This school district can afford to send these kids to the Liberty Science Center on a whim because they have the money, and this school district has to stay home and they have to do all these bunch of bullshit. They make school more fun.
Listen,
that's one of the biggest issues in our school system.
Well, that school's not fun.
One school, like a lot of the good districts,
never be fun.
Yeah, nah, that's a lie.
There's ways to make school fun, and I've witnessed plenty of teachers. I've worked with plenty of teachers who've made school fun. And it's something as simple as doing little shit. People who love their job, finding people that love their job. Like there was a teacher who at the end of their class they do a little challenge or whatever. If the kids win, they have no homework that day.
Bro, how many?
And it's little shit that makes
things that make it more competitive. Fun. And that's another thing. It's like it will make teaching more competitive, and that's another thing. It's like instead of giving it instead of making it so it's like, all right, bet you're gonna give it a sedative, you're not gonna get paid as much, you're gonna get little to no supplies, you're gonna fund yourself. Hella teachers, I've heard about so many teachers who had to put their own money on the line just to make class fun, and that shouldn't be a thing. That I shouldn't have to take money out of my own pocket to make education like the way that I want it if I'm a good teacher.
And the crazy thing about it is 9 times out of 10, even if they were to ask for their money back, they're not getting it.
I would say, what you said, put their money in, like they put their own money in. If you go beyond what the satisfactory teaching, there's no satisfactory thing, but no. If you can tell a teacher goes really above and beyond, that shouldn't be all like the school fun. Like it's not like, let's say the teacher is bringing like some like DIY shits to learn, right? And let's say the school gave her some DIY plans for other projects and shit like that. And if she got a different project in mind, and it's like not really in the school, and like she's paying for it herself, then that's on her, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie.
That's the thing. So again, I work within the school district. I've seen 2 school districts. I've seen how some teachers teach. I've seen everything. I know how they operate. From my experience, from me seeing things, a lot of times that doesn't happen because sometimes they just don't have the money to do it. Like even if they were to get a DIY kit, the teachers are gonna do exactly that. And if they have a spin on it, they're gonna add a spin. They're not gonna change it completely
because they can't.
Because at the end of the day, their boss is still going to want to see them use that kit because that kit is going to help them get more money. Because those DIY kits,
why are we buying it, man?
Them DIY kits, they're not being bought, they're being donated.
Thing, why I'm buying it? You better use it, motherfucker.
No, they're not being bought, they're being donated by an outside organization who wants to see that their things are being used.
Okay.
So they can't go just do their own thing, because if they were to do their own thing, one, they're not going to get those donations, they're not going to have less activities for their kids. That's a big issue. That's why the draft idea would allow, again, education would be a market that people would want to look at, especially if we then think about it. If our kids want to grow up and be teachers, excuse me, we'd always be able to have good talent. Like, think about it. If right now we have a way people look at basketball players, athletes, and everything, if we had our kids growing up thinking, I want to be a doctor no matter what, I will do whatever it takes to become a doctor. I'll do whatever it takes to become a teacher. we'd be in a lot better state because we have our priorities mixed up. We're focused on entertainment instead of being focused on things that really matter.
My man, you just said it right there. It's entertainment. Like being like doing these jobs. Y'all should know that doing these jobs is gonna be boring. Like
that's why. Like,
so it have to be. That's what I'm trying to
say. If you like your job, then it's not
exactly,
bro. Even if you like, even if hold on,
because those people want to be athletes.
Hold up. It's not boring, but it does become work, and you will everything is work, and you will be if you do work. So you could love being a doctor or whatever, but a few times maybe out of the day you're gonna be like,
I'm not gonna hold you. That is not true. That's not true.
I'm so serious.
Because on it, I ain't gonna hold you.
I'm so serious.
So if you have a passion, it's not though.
I just did a paper on it yesterday. Literally just yesterday about anxiety and arousal and all this other shit. So pretty much the inverted U theory is basically if you have a certain amount of arousal, you get peak performance. Anything less or anything more, you start to dwindle and your performance starts to be impacted. The main issue right now is that when it comes to teaching, there is low arousal. There's low reward for being a teacher. There's low reward for being a doctor. Unless you become some neurosurgeon or whatever like that. That's when you start to make some money. But even then, compared to all these other jobs, you're not making shit. So my main thing would be to try to change the fundamentals of teaching or the fundamentals of education to where it can become a profitable business. So like, for example, instead of having, teachers just like be able to bullshit through classes or whatever like that. Oh, everything's recorded. Oh, we're streaming classes. We're live streaming classes. Yeah. We're live streaming classes. We're turning the shits into shows. We're doing all of it. We're finding any way we can make money. We could turn this shit into a profitable thing. Make it entertainment. We're gonna do it. It's funny
because other countries are doing that. Like what's it called? If you notice TikTok in India, China, other countries, they promote educational shit.
Crazy.
They promote educational shit. In the US, we like the dumb shit. We do the dumb shit. We have all the dumb trends. We have all the stupid dances. That's great, and it can still be that. But also, other people are doing the educational stuff. There are people who are going out and they're like, all right, we're gonna show the youth smart shit instead of feeding them a bunch of pointless nonsense.
You don't know education TikTok. You don't even have that,
bro. It's not. It's the fact that we don't have it. That's the point.
We do.
That's what I'm saying.
If they have it in their TikTok, that means it's in their algorithm and it's in the same platform that you.
It's not. Bro,
it's not. So you say I can't have the same algorithm as somebody in China?
No, because why not? The algorithm is completely different.
Runs everything.
Exactly.
Okay. Not China. Let's say we got
India, same shit. All those other countries do the same shit because they understand that they run shit.
That's why VPNs exist. That's why you can switch your shit up to different countries. Because only certain shit is allowed in certain countries.
The United States is the only country that
we allow anything.
No, not that we allow anything. That we want to show people the dumb shit so they can be focused on that instead of focused on the things that really matter in our lives.
I just think that some dumb shit is pretty fun, bro.
It is fun.
It's fun.
It is fun.
I do not want to get hit with hella education every goddamn day.
That's cool. That's fine.
I'll be kind of pissed.
And
I'm sure it's not the only thing.
See,
I know it's not the only thing, but
this is the thing. I feel like your view on education, I feel like it's because you were taught a certain way, or like you've only had a certain type of teacher. Because not every teacher is good, and not every way of learning education is the best.
School's pretty cool.
But I'm saying it's the teachers. It's the people who are teaching.
Right,
teachers could be definitely different, bro.
We're not talking about this
word.
He said final thoughts, bro.
You gotta
for
say
what, bro?
On the table one time.
Final thoughts for the government, teachers. Listen, I feel like we should reform it. I feel like we should reform it all. Reform education. Reform the way our government works.
I was gonna say something about fucking summer vacations. Cause I was thinking about man, it was lit, bro. Summer vacations when you didn't have a job. You just straight out of school. Like, you could sleep whenever time you want and not worry about nothing.
So,
summer vacations in school summer vacations be super lit.
It's crazy because in other countries,
that's when I was free bag, bro.
See, other countries,
I was a free ass man.
They still have school.
Yeah, they would still do shit. They would do
sorry, man. I'm talking about my life, bro. I'm talking about my life right now. But damn, bro, schools.
And that's why when you go back to school that September, you're literally 3 years more retarded.
That's facts. You don't remember anything.
No, I'm being dead ass though. I'm being dead ass.
First of all,
that was a hyperbole. That was a hyperbole.
You're not retarded, and retarded is a bad word. That was for the people out there.
Shut up. That was a hyperbole.
I get it. It was a hyperbole. He was talking like
it was a hyperbole, but at the end of the day, studies have been shown that when the districts that don't continue to do shit over the summer, you lose. I think it was like 7 to 8 months of all the knowledge you learned from the previous year.
Everybody can't be smart.
Well, yes, you can.
That's such a
dumbass take, bro.
You're the reason, bro.
You're the reason this shit's going on, bro.
Everybody doesn't have to be smart.
Listen.
But when overall,
everybody doesn't.
But when overall intelligence of a generation is increased, things get better.
Yeah,
right? I'm in this shit for like 90 years, bro.
Yeah, and you want to cut your education off.
Get that smart.
And you want to cut your education off at 25, bro. You're not gonna learn.
Hell
anything
yeah!
New. You're not gonna learn anything.
That's what
skills.
But that's what I choose. If you do whatever you want, I'm just saying. If you want to be a smart guy, you want to be like because if you dumb, I'm not gonna say if you're not. If you're not that like up there intelligent wise, I do feel like you have a better joy in the world than you are really smart.
Because you're ignorant. Ignorance is fucking bliss.
That's
facts. That's why.
Because when you don't know shit about anything, you can move with life with no care. When you know what there's a certain amount of things. There's been quotes about it, but when you have knowledge, you're burdened with the ideas of your mind. Your mind is working a lot more.
Knowledge is really like sometimes like if I'm too smart and I just know, I just come with downfall with things like what I'm saying. If I'm too intelligent, there would be happy pros, right? There would be pros that I would know lit, and there'll be cons that I would be kind of like. I feel like it's just like knowing too much. I feel we just magnify the more cons because we would try to fix that.
The con is knowing how things work and knowing that things aren't optimized. When things aren't optimized,
and then we gonna try to fix it.
Exactly.
And then
speaking on that ignorance is bliss shit. You know what? I feel like because I don't feel like I'm ignorant to things personally. Like I feel like I have a good bit of knowledge on everything that's going on. Not everything, but
you get
most things.
It's just that my ignorance kicks in because I understand that like most of the shit, like most of the big shit that's going on, I can't do anything.
Exactly.
Can't do anything about it. As a broke 20-year-old. I can't. I literally there's nothing I can do. Trust me. If I could, I would. But there's nothing. If I had bajillions of dollars, I'd be like, yeah, fuck it. You get a house. Mad homeless people is building big shit.
Fuck out of here, yo.
Let's do it.
Fuck it.
But like, come on, man.
I feel you. I
can only do so much.
I feel you.
So that's the thing.
Totally
like, at least for me, my main issue is like, I want to do a lot. Like regardless, I might not have the most money right now, but I want to change shit. I want to do something that will always be remembered. Not making music or something like that, like or playing in the NFL. Like even though that was a dream of mine, at the end of the day, regardless of whether I made the NFL or not, my main thing was being able to have a lasting impact on the planet.
The XFL, bro.
That's what I'm looking forward to, bro. An impact on
like
a bunch of people, bro.
Exactly. So
I mean, hey, we're doing this.
That's why I want to do this.
I mean, hey, man, we're doing this, bro. This is forever on the tube.
This is a passion of mine. So I'll do this shit 100,000 times.
It is a passion,
and I'll enjoy all of that shit.
So for me, I understand that. Even like,
but it's hard though.
While this shit is fun,
it's really hard.
This shit is fun. This shit's entertaining.
Bro, it's really hard.
Damn, you just love speaking over people.
Sorry.
While this shit is fun, this shit is entertaining. At the end of the day, I don't think it would have as much impact as actually like going out and changing shit. Like for example, like if someone decided, when someone in our group was like, "Fuck it, we're gonna go help clean up the Passaic River."
Yeah.
Fuck it, I'm down. Let's go.
It's like you don't have that many people who are just willing to do pointless work.
So like, and that's the
there's no incentive.
He said pointless work.
If there's pointless as in no monetary gain. Yeah, everybody only gives a fuck about monetary gain.
Exactly. So like my main thing is if we could, I think we would benefit as a group if we were to start doing things like that and not worrying about how we can make money off of this, because that's the thing when Mr.Beast like. Just to bring him up real quick, when he was going out, yes, he was focused on making it work, but it wasn't about the money. because he understood that if he made enough content that people would watch, it will come.
Yeah, but that motherfucker.
That motherfucker grind was crazy though.
No. Like no. Listen. Because Mr. Beast is really a different breed of human being.
Yes, he is.
And you're just gonna keep talking, bro. Shut the fuck.
Oh, fucking finally, bro.
Jesus, bro. Psychology, man.
You ever seen Winning Time? You seen Winning Time?
No.
Oh my god. The announcer, bro. He hired Pat Riley to be like the side announcer, and he was like, anytime you see the fist up, no talking. He was like, you just gotta stay quiet. And he would catch him like in the middle of him about to say something else. He'd be like, and he just.
Oh, is that with that one comedian? I forget what his name is.
Yeah, that one guy.
That one actor.
Yeah, word.
What's his name?
All 30.
Crystalia? I think that's one thing.
No, bro, I don't know actors.
No, he's not. Crystalia is not in there.
Oh,
I know who that is.
Can you finish what you were saying though? Or he fucked it up. He fucked it up.
Hold on.
Holden. It's lost.
It's gone.
It'll be back.
You did fuck it up.
It was the prolong after he didn't. When he said the fuck up, y'all kept on talking about the other shit. That's what fucked him up.
You see,
he had it when he said shut the fuck up, and then y'all talking.
I have something else to say, but I don't know if that was what I was gonna say. You know, like
definitely wasn't.
So we're gonna go off that, right?
Give us a snippet. Go ahead.
Yeah. So Mr. Beast. Mr.
Yeah, there you go.
You're gonna come back to me. Come on, guys. I knew it. I'm here.
He's locked in.
Mr. Beast, right? Different breed of human being, bro. I watched like a little segment of like his interview. I don't know if it was on Rogan or if it was on Impulsive or whatever.
I think it was Vlad. Was it Vlad? No, it wasn't Vlad.
He said Vlad?
No,
he was on Vlad?
Yeah, he was on Vlad.
He was on Vlad TV?
I believe he was on Vlad at one point.
Why
wouldn't it be?
Anybody with a podcast?
I'm let you know, Vlad TV, only rappers and gangsters over there, bro.
Iman Shumpert.
Only rappers. He's a gang. You know, shut your dumb ass up.
That's because he's black? That's because he's black, right? That's because he's black, right? Nah, shut the fuck up, nigga. Shut the fuck up, nigga.
By you people.
No, you hear this shit? That's crazy.
Add it to the compilation. I want to see that video out next week.
I said rappers and gangsters.
And those people, bitch. That's what you said.
People of those natures.
I said rappers.
Just call them monkeys. Go ahead. Call them monkeys.
He called me out. I ain't calling y'all. I ain't think about that.
You a freeze ass nigga, ain't you?
Me? I'm
You a freeze ass nigga, ain't you?
Hey, man.
That's
crazy.
Man.
Nigga like Piccolo can't survive out there.
That's crazy.
Wait, what?
Anyway, Mr. Beast, right? So Mr. Beast used to be in a Discord with all of his boys, right? Mm-hmm. Studying every single YouTube video they could look at, all the top trending ones, everything, breaking down everything that they do from title to thumbnail to this guy blew up off of changing his thumbnails to this shit and it looks like this. Bro, they would spend like it was a fucking shift at work over on that Discord server, bro. They'd be putting in half the day. Just all of them talking about each other, talking with each other. Yo, this guy did this. Boom, boom, boom. Metrics went up. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, all that shit. Dude is a different breed, and he doesn't make money off of his videos.
Yeah.
But he makes fucking money. He just puts it all back into his next video.
Mm-hmm.
He also invests a lot.
He makes money now because of like his other businesses.
Yeah.
He's pivoting.
What if
everything?
What if?
You gotta know how to pivot in life. You gotta have that pivot foot planted and know, because once this podcast shit blow up, I'm letting you know we all pivot.
We gotta do the next thing.
We're not gonna stop doing this, but this is gonna branch out into more.
Yes.
So y'all already know my plans. I want to own a fucking dispensary. So once this shit blow up enough, my next pivot.
Top tier dispensaries.
Yes.
But so the main thing that he learned. Top tier bud is nice.
Top tier tree.
Top tier tree.
Top tier tree.
So the main thing Mr.
Why you say that? You better copyright that.
Yeah. Do something.
You better copyright that.
I wish I would.
You better copyright that
right now, bro. Ever go to Shark Tank? I wish I would. Wish I fucking would, man.
They're about to take all the names they just put out. Top tier bud, top tier trees. We're gonna name all of them.
No. We could just keep top tier tree. All the other shit can get gone. So yeah, the one thing that Mr. Beast learned was being able to revolve his debt. So continuously moving his debt around. That's how you really make money. Like that's how you make money without having money. Like you continuously move your debt to other places. Exactly.
Yeah, no. Investors say, bro, like they don't use their money. They use like loans or some shit. They use other people's money to make money, and
so you can pay it back and keep moving it.
LLCs. And then whatever the money they make, they pay off the debt and some. You know what I'm saying? They never use their money. I was gonna say something like that. I was gonna be like, yo, what if it's like reverse, like you said, he don't make profit. But it's like for profit, he has to put profit out there.
So because his channel,
is basically that. So it's basically off of giving money or
it's value on super high production.
And all of that, the craziest
and it's smart.
The craziest shit to me.
No, his video layouts are insanely smart, bro. He capitalizes on people's.
He writes everything off. Everything's a write-off for him.
It is.
It's fucking crazy.
It's company, bro.
No, but he literally has business. He literally has this shit.
And think about how much money he gets back from taxes.
I don't think you don't get taxes back. You just write it off. Like you don't.
So you
just don't get taxes taken off.
So think about it. Off the rip, right? He makes however much he makes off YouTube. Right? He puts I would say like 95% of it back into videos. And then he makes more money off the merch from the videos. And then also there's the Mr.Beast burger restaurants, which don't have any money for operations because they're virtual kitchens, meaning that they are being used by regular restaurants that make his shit.
Yeah.
Yes, they're not real restaurants.
It's from regular burger spots.
No.
Yes.
Way.
There's no cost for operations for them.
No
cost.
Anytime you see an influencer or something make a product like a restaurant product,
it's virtual.
It's always virtual. They always just get it through a DoorDash ticket, and it's like, oh, now we got to make a Mr.Beast burger.
And it's crazy because their food is completely different from what the regular restaurant is making, and it's crazy because the one that's Roots, no, it's the one in Clifton, by Route 3, the little mall with Mighty Quinn barbecue and shit like that. Yes, there's a Mr.Beast over there, and their burgers are way better than the regular burger spots.
They do it with a lot of
way
better. You know Zeus and Bilu? The dudes who react to me.
They have a restaurant?
Yes.
He has his own wing spot.
Yes.
Oh, that sounds crazy.
Yeah, he has his own wings.
What kind of wings?
I don't know if it's available to us. Wait,
it's at Wingstop?
No. He has his own wing spot.
Oh,
not Wingstop.
Like he has his own wing brand. But a lot of companies do that, especially when I'm doing DoorDash. That shit confuses the fuck out of me, bro. Because that should be saying order for quesadilla mania or some shit like that, right?
And you walk into a fucking 7-Eleven.
I'll bust into the little mini mall shit, the little strip mall. I'll be like, there's no quesadilla mania in this bitch. And be like, oh yeah, it's actually Chili's.
What?
Hi, welcome Chili's.
Yo, you know what's crazy?
You know the Chili's on 46?
Yo.
The Chili's on 46?
Oh, the one with by the Taco Bell and Burger King?
They have like 3 different virtual restaurants in there.
Really?
Bro, that's hilarious.
I didn't know that. Oh!
Now it's starting to make sense. One time, bro, I was looking up a burger. Like, I had to go to they were buying a burger or something like that, right?
Uh-huh.
And I was in black market burger,
bro. I was at this little like thing, like, oh, yo, where this burger at? Like, and then the name of it. And I'm looking for the name of this place, and it's like, a parking lot, and then I'm like, I can't find this, and I'm there for 10 minutes. Now, when I'm 10 minutes already looking for the spot, I'm getting mad.
I'm getting tight. I'm about to cancel the order.
Bro,
somebody else gonna have to.
That's what I did. That's literally what I did. And then since you said like the virtual shit, I'm over here thinking like, oh, because there was a burger spot there, but it wasn't it. Did I have to go inside?
Yes,
could have been that. Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely had to go inside.
It could have been that.
Damn.
Yeah.
He's like, fuck, I lost $2 off it.
I lost some good bread. Not gonna lie, I was sad, but that's kind of. But it is what it is.
It really got me because I got multiple orders for that.
Yeah.
And for like that wing place, and like every time I get it, I'm like, all right, let me try and see where this is at. Maybe I'm being fucking stupid, right? Maybe there is a building in there, right, for wings. And then I realized that it's the same address as the Chili's, because they always put the address on the other side of the street for side of the highway, bro.
For some reason.
And that's why I be typing it in manually now. I don't even press directions from the shit. Because that shit don't take me to
bro,
the
that should be
spot.
taking you to the wrong spot.
I'll be on the other side of the highway.
That's DoorDash.
In a mall.
That's DoorDash.
I'm like, what am I even doing here right now?
Uber Eats, my brother? Not like that.
No, it's just stupid. And it's a virtual spot. So then I pull into the Chili's, right, to pick up an order. I'm looking at the sign on the thing, and I'm like, wings? This fucking place?
Oh, is that
I'm like, you're all here, you stupid fuck.
Yo, is that the wing factory? Is that what it's called?
It's Just Wings or
something. Yo, I be looking at it all the time on YouTube, Uber Eats, and then I never order from there.
Nah, I don't order from there either, right?
Cause I don't want just wings.
I want more than that.
No cap.
Fries and shit.
That's fact.
So could you go inside and just like order from that? No, it has to be on the phone.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
that's insane.
I think there's a thing that it's on Uber Eats. You said that I think it's called like Just Apps or something like that.
Yes.
Probably. Yeah.
And there's I know for a fact there's no fucking place because it said it's dumb close, and I said ain't no fucking way. I know my streets over here. So then I'm over here like, and you said that. I think it's virtual.
Yeah, no.
I don't know where it's at. I might have to Google it. I might have to Google the location to see what stores it at. But hey,
that's the way you can make money.
Virtual restaurants.
Virtual kitchens.
In a franchise, the franchise, that Chili's person that accepted that.
He's
making bread.
He's making bank. But think about it. Mr.Beast is dead ass making money without doing anything.
Yeah. I think Mr.Beast is getting money from like habit from Wayne.
Yes, he is.
Over in over by Preakness.
Yeah.
Mr.Beast first came out. We were like,
what the fuck?
The Beast store is here.
And niggas was mad confused.
Hell yeah.
Oh, you can only order on Uber Eats.
Yeah, it's on habit, and I'm like, oh.
He has one real restaurant though. I think, right?
Well, yeah, probably just has one.
He has one in New York.
He might have a couple in like some hot spots.
Yeah. See, that's another thing. It's like having a physical restaurant at a place, and just one of them. It's like that kind of raises the value of it in a way where it's like, oh, this is rare. This is
first day.
Yeah. Plus his promotion is ridiculous.
Facts, yeah.
Just by posting this shit on YouTube off the rip, niggas was fiending for it. The fucking chocolate,
bro. My first day opened the restaurant.
He also has a chocolate brand.
Oh damn!
Yeah, yes, it's all online.
And he made a video with the fucking Willy Wonka chocolate factory.
He made the whole factory.
Like what? Nigga had 17 million views. And I think it was like I sent it to you. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning, right? And you sent it already, but I sent it back to you. I think it was like 1 a.m. and it was only out for like 6 hours.
I think I checked it. I think I checked it in like 30 minutes. It was at like 1.5 million.
That's nuts. That's nuts.
That's crazy.
That's Stain, bro. That's him doing with the algorithm.
It's not with the algorithm.
I can't wait till we hit 10 on release.
Bro, I be thinking when niggas with money, bro, because I'm watching like shit. I'm watching the show and shit. And then fucking like people money just do whatever, and I'm over here like the workers are probably thinking like, they're working making some bullshit.
But
make some bullshit happen. Fuck it.
The crazy thing is,
make a dream go happen.
That's what I hated working at fucking retail stores.
Fuck it.
Because I'm sitting there and I'm like, damn, like I'm making somebody else way more money right now. And then the manager would get on me, and I'd be like, bro, I know you're making more money than me, but don't you realize
what we're doing?
You're not making any more money.
You're a pawn just like me, bro. Maybe a rook at max.
Yeah. You're a rook or a knight, bro.
Yeah, but guess too valuable. Knight too valuable.
So the only thing I'm gonna say on this is when it comes to growing and shit like that, like you always want to do the best job you can. Especially if you want to grow within the company, or if you want to like just have the experience, so then when you try to move away, you can have a better opportunity, a better job, so you can eventually be that top dog making all that bread.
See, but I was the manager for a bit, and I still felt the same fucking way.
Because you just don't like working for people, and that's what it is. That's all it is. Because like at the end of the day,
people like working. I'm letting you know. I met people that said, "Yo, if you were rich right now, what would you do?" Oh yeah, I'll probably work.
Nah,
why? Because I'm bored.
No,
I'm sorry, bro. If I'm rich, I'm still working.
At a certain point when I make money, my money working for me.
Yes,
exactly. That's another
absolutely.
It's like you're not even really working if you're.
But why you work? You know, if you rich, bro. If you got all that time, bro, go search the world.
No, fuck that. Because you know what?
You got your whole life to fucking explore everything, parts of the world.
And I have my entire life to go explore.
And you're telling me you want to go work, bro. You might be like, I might be bored of traveling, bro. There's so many spots.
Let me explain this. Let me explain this to you.
Go somewhere new.
Let me explain this to you.
The fuck is wrong with you?
That's what vacation is for, bro.
Exactly.
So vacation is what?
That's what vacation is for, bro.
If there's no vacation in your life, is a vacation. That's just life.
No. Listen.
There's no vacation.
And this is why if you had a lot of money, you'd be broke in 2 weeks.
So
if I was rich, whatever I want to make my business is my business. Boom, it's set up. Let me make sure it works. So still work. And then I'm not doing the work. I'm just
you're not doing a physical labor.
Exactly.
You're just making people do it for you.
Different type of work, my guy. Different type of work.
Exactly.
All right, so now my business is good. All right, cool, I'm out.
Exactly.
You're never gonna see me. See me in meetings.
Business need a question. Yo, call me up. I'm in fucking Cancun right now.
You're doing Zoom calls, man. Fuck it. You still business?
No, but like
that's still business. What do you mean? Y'all neglecting the fact that this is still business.
You're just talking about work, though. You're talking about like.
I'm not talking about punching in the number. No, that's not what I'm talking about. It's a different type of work that you're doing. You're thinking about like physical labor or some shit. And this is the thing. Rich people still don't do physical labor. But it's like if you have that much money, you're still gonna be working. You're gonna be working.
I'm gonna let some to the office type shit.
Of course not. Yeah, you don't have to.
I'm gonna have an assistant to do my primary position.
Yep.
They're just gonna ask you some questions.
What I got a business for if I'm still there?
Why we go word?
If I'm rich, now if it's my business and I'm still starting up and I'm still moving with it, then obviously. Boom! That has been another episode of Top Tier Talks. Make sure to like that subscribe button and smash that like button.
Smash it.
Triple T.
Go crazy in the comments, yo.
Go crazy.
Just say whatever you want. If you got things to say, I know we're a little serious in the beginning, but if you got things to say, add on information. We all here for it, you know.
We here.
Yeah. This has been your host.
With the most.
Adonis. Abel, cool guy.
Favorite host from East Coast.
Jameer.
Fat and black.
Yeah.
What? He said what?
And Dan.
You said femme black?
Fat and black.
Oh, and Dan.
You know what?
And Dan.
We're gonna end this.
We're
gonna end this shit off.
Shut the fuck up.
Suck my dick.
Shut the fuck up, bro. Shut the fuck up.
Suck my dick.
The best way to spend your Sundays.
New episodes every Sunday. Go Sunday.
And if you missed last week's episode, click on that bitch too.
Tune in.
My black ass wasn't here.
It'll if you made it this far, it'll pop up somewhere over on the screen.
I think it'll be right here.
It'll
be right here.
No, it's actually
in front of my face.
It's actually really easy.
It's gonna be right in front of my face.
It's literally an end card that you have to add.
Like I see it. It's right there.
Yes, I do. So yeah, go click on that, and then if he puts, depending on which one he puts, there might be a subscribe thing here. Or another video, or the whole playlist to our shit.
Playlist right here.
And
just scroll down.
You know when y'all do this, right? It's like there's no in the screen. There's like no space to put where y'all put it.
Bitch, shut up and edit.
Put it over our
faces. Over there, right? And it's like
over our faces.
The whole screen.
Over our faces.
Over here.
Over our faces. Yes, over our faces, bro.
Like I was gonna organize it.
Yeah, that's been about it for today. Time to go watch the Celtics win, and it'll come out on Sunday. So Monday's the next game. So
go Celtics.
Go Dubs.
Yep. And
go Dubs.
You're not a Warriors fan.
He said go Dubs. He didn't even say go Warriors.
You're just mad because Russell Westbrook's your favorite player, and now he's
sorry.
Whoa. Calm down.
He's an OKC.
Kevin Durant.
Because Kevin Durant.
It's not him. Kevin Durant.
Peace out, y'all.
Peace out.
Celtics suck dick.